Hello guys, Lucas here from Stoic Crypto Investing. Today we talk about a bold statement from Robert Kiyosaki, the writer of Rich Dad Poor Dad, a really famous book that you actually should read. And yeah, his bold statement was that Bitcoin can move to $1 million if the economy crashes. And yeah, nobody, I don't know if people would say that that's a bold prediction. And here at Stoic Crypto Investing, we want to have a rational look at this and not just say, oh, it's going there. We want to see the reason why he actually says that and understand his statement. And that's what it's all about here. So I found this article because Robert Kiyosaki made a tweet on X that Bitcoin could go to $1 million if the economy crashes. And the reason why he basically said that is summarized in this quote right here. And he said, I like Bitcoin because we have an enemy in common. Yeah, that's usually great if you have an enemy in common. The federal government, the Treasury, the Fed, and Wall Street. I don't trust them. If you trust them, save dollars and get yourself a nice bond. I don't trust those guys. Yeah. And why does he not trust those guys? Yeah, I think if you look at the value of the dollar, it's quite obvious. It decreased over the years because of the inflation. We don't really have to talk about that. It's quite obvious. And yeah, the Wall Street, they also just want to make money, and they are also famously known for being greedy and yeah, just profiting of other people. And yeah, if you can invest in a currency like Bitcoin that is not connected with any of that, that's a good way to save your net worth. So what else today, right? The author Anna and her other name that I would butcher if I would actually say it. She said at the same time the finance educator shared his views of Bitcoin reaching 100K, praising gold and silver as gold's money and the maiden cryptocurrency as people's dollar. Yeah, that's actually true because the government can't regulate it. You are in charge of your currency. And that's yeah basically summarized the tweet that he made. Yeah, right here. And the last part of this article, what did she say? As a reminder, Kiyosaki earlier warned that the US dollar is toast. Yeah, that's because of the inflation. As the BRICS nations, together with Saudi Arabia and possibly Mexico and Japan, were going to get behind the gold-backed currency, marking the beginning of the de-dollarization of the world, as 41 nations, possibly even France, would gang up against the US dollar. That would not be good if they would gang up against the US dollar, then it would not stay the number one currency in the world. So, meanwhile, Bitcoin, the largest crypto asset by market cap, was press time changing hands at the price of almost $30,000 and is down 0.03% and the day up 0.79% across the week and dropped almost 3% on its monthly chart as the most recent data seen by Finbold on August the 15th. Yeah, I don't really know what I should think about that right here for Bitcoin. 2 3% drop, that's not a lot. We have seen way more, so these numbers are just like yeah, that she can write the paragraph more. It's not a big statement, but what I find interesting is that people that have some influence because they have influenced a lot of people in the past, trust Bitcoin more. That big the Bitcoin adoption is coming closer, and yeah, I find this really interesting that this move comes. I don't know if 1 million is actually right. If the economy crashes and fear breaks out, maybe everything can happen, but I don't really believe that this could happen. If we have a bull run again, I do believe that we could reach 100K in dollars for one Bitcoin, but I don't think that we would reach a million. That would be too crazy. But the fundamentals, that's really important. Why would people actually invest in Bitcoin? And that's important. And that's also why he made this prediction or this statement. It's because Bitcoin is its own currency, and it cannot be regulated by the government, Fed, Wall Street, and the Treasury. That's the most important part. And so yeah, that makes it that powerful of a statement. So that's basically it. I hope I could give you or explain to you why yeah, he might or he said that, what his motivation was behind it. I don't really believe that Bitcoin could reach 1 million in the close future, but yeah, we will see. Bitcoin definitely has its value, and it's really useful when hyperinflation is going on in a nation or worldwide, because yeah, Bitcoin is not affected by inflation because it has a limited amount of Bitcoins that can ever be mined. So yeah, you can store your value in Bitcoin when hyperinflation happens. So that's it from me today, and we will see us in the next videos. Bye guys.